This is a XRP price prediction and Ripple technical analysis. 1. XRP price prediction, lock in the gains now before it's too late. 2. XRP price prediction, will XRP jump to $1 this week? 3. Top 3 price prediction Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, the start of a larger decline. 4. XRP price prediction, can XRP hit $5 this month? XRP price prediction, lock in the gains now before it's too late. The price of XRP is retracing its steps after reaching 54 cents over the weekend. Its counterparts, such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, exhibited early Monday gains before resuming their typical slow swings. Around the time of writing, the XRP price is wobbling at 51 cents as bulls struggle to preserve a rising trend line support. If a rising wedge formation is certified, the cross-border money transfer token's trend correction will continue. The SEC versus Ripple litigation should never have occurred, according to Cardano creator Hoskinson. Charles Hoskinson, the inventor of Cardano, has recently come under fire from XRP investors for suggesting that they concocted a grand conspiracy including former SEC and Ethereum officials. Hoskinson, on the other hand, has repeated his position, stating that it doesn't matter if there was a conspiracy or not, what matters is how to get out of it. I described how we got here and why we had to go, Hoskinson said in a podcast. According to the creator, the case would not have happened if the crypto business in the United States had received regulatory certainty. He thinks the SEC's regulation by enforcement approach harms the business and is harmful to everyone. For over 2 years, Ripple and the SEC have been fighting in court over a complaint the former brought against the payments startup in December 2020. The SEC claims that Ripple and its senior executives violated the Securities Act by selling unregistered XRP coins. The XRP price may begin to give up its gains. Despite the current bad market circumstances, the XRP price has outperformed its rivals in recent weeks. A rising investor attitude ascribed to Ripple's recent little victories against the SEC is supporting its big climb from 31 cents to 54 cents. The court recently denied the regulator's attempt to keep the contents of the now famous William Hinman speech secret. Legal experts think Ripple is on the verge of winning the case, with the court likely to dismiss, which may boost the XRP price to new heights. Meanwhile, the 4-hour chart below shows XRP price on the cusp of confirming a bear trend correction from a rising wedge shape. Rising wedges come into play when the price of an asset makes a large surge north but then pauses to allow for consolidation. It is worth noting that the XRP price is trading just above the pattern's support. Short sellers, on the other hand, will have to wait until the price closes or opens below the rising trend line on a 4-hour basis before executing their orders. The MACD confirms XRP's oncoming bearish grip. As the index approaches the mean line, sell orders are projected to rise, causing overhead pressure. If the wedge is verified, the price of XRP will decrease 8.24% to 47 cents before considering another upsurge. XRP price prediction, will XRP jump to $1 this week? Ripple's XRP coin is back in the limelight, thanks to a positive technical analysis forecast. Simultaneously, investors are becoming increasingly optimistic that a protracted legal fight with America's financial regulator will soon be over, with XRP possibly surging as a consequence. Despite decreasing prices on Monday and Tuesday this week, the XRP coin today seems stronger than it has in a long time, according to longer-term technical analysis. After the token traded significantly up on September 22nd, a clear uptrend was developed on the weekly chart. The unexpected price movement has also resulted in significant price levels being breached, with the token breaking over the 50 cents mark on September 23rd. Naturally, the next significant psychological threshold would be $1. Still, a surge to $1, a critical mark for many XRP investors, would need the price to double in only 1 week. Given that the general crypto market remains pessimistic, such a gain would be remarkable. Having said that, XRP has some exciting basic developments going for it. First and foremost, Ripple's protracted legal fight with the SEC may soon come to a close with a good conclusion for the company. A U.S. District Court judge has now rejected the SEC's efforts to suppress papers in the case. The materials, authored by former SEC Division Director William Hinman, pertain to a lecture in which he argues that Bitcoin and Ethereum are not securities, an argument that Ripple has also used in respect to XRP's classification. Second, unexpected assistance received today from Cardano creator Charles Hoskinson, who said last weekend that he views XRP as a commodity rather than a security. This difference has grown more relevant in the crypto business in recent years, since designation as a security would entail far more regulatory scrutiny. To be more specific, Hoskinson may have his own motivations for expressing this, considering that his own ADA token, if categorized as a security, may face regulatory hurdles. In addition to XRP, Hoskinson said that the majority of Layer 1 currencies, including as ETH, SOL, and others, will be affected. Late last month, XRP burst past the 50 cents barrier for the first time since May, fueling speculation that the currency may soon hit $3. As of 10:40 UTC, XRP was trading at 48 cents, down 6.8% in the last 24 hours but up 4.1% in the last 7 days. Top 3 price prediction: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, the start of a larger decline. The cryptocurrency market is in free fall. Jumping into the market for a rebound right now might result in harsh losses. Key levels have been discovered to predict where the Bitcoin drop will stop. Bitcoin's price has room to decline. The current Bitcoin price is $19,100. To begin the second week of October, the bears have broken through the 21-day simple moving average. The loss of support from the major indicator shows that the recent 8% drop is only the beginning of what's to come. On the Relative Strength Index, the price of Bitcoin has plummeted into very oversold territory. The indicator predicts that there will be rebounds for counter-trend scalpers, but the pumps will be brief. A recent decline towards the previously violated moving averages around $19,300 happened, and the bears provided a powerful rejection. If market circumstances remain unchanged, the $19,000 support level will be breached in the next days. Traders may choose to stick with the downtrend till further notice. Bitcoin's price might fall further, with important targets around $18,700 and the summer lows at $17,500. A break above the September high of $22,800 would be the most reliable confirmation of the gloomy outlook. If the bulls can reclaim this level, a further rise may ensue, suggesting an attempt to draw out liquidity above the August high of $25,214. A 30% gain from the current Bitcoin price would come from such a shift. The price of Ripple has returned to 51 cents. The XRP price of Ripple has dropped 10% from peaking at 54 cents over the weekend. The rapid decrease has a modest increase in volume, although it is still lower than the prior upswing rise. This indicates that the bulls are losing pace but may have one more run higher in the coming days. The current XRP auction price is 49 cents. The digital remittance cryptocurrency has gained support from the 21-day simple moving average and is now coiling close under the 8-day exponential moving average. After sliding into oversold area, the RSI is currently back above supportive level. There is a hidden positive divergence signal indicating that the current 48 cents swing low is more oversold than the 44 cents swing low on October 3rd. The 4 cents differential in RSI might generate a good area for scalping for day traders. Finally, for the reasons stated, putting a short at this time would be very dangerous. Traders should keep an eye out for a return to 51 cents in the coming days. An inflow of volume into the market that does not break new highs might offer ideal circumstances for shelf bears to join. A breach of the 44 cent swing low would invalidate the bullish argument aiming 51 cents. The bearish trade concept, on the other hand, requires that the swing high at 56 cents stay untagged. XRP price prediction: can XRP hit $5 this month? The XRP price forecast for SETA remains optimistic over 50 cents, as the currency has already crossed and closed above the 50-day moving average. The day opened favorably after a 4-day increase, and the XRP-USD pair resumed an ascent, sustaining its bullish momentum. Despite the fact that Ripple, the company behind the XRP token, is still fighting the Securities and Exchange Commission, the token has made significant gains despite the cryptocurrency market's continuous instability. Tokenomics and XRP price review. According to CoinMarketCap statistics, the token's value climbed by 46.30% in the previous month and 8.20% this month to trade over 50 cents today. CoinMarketCap is presently ranked number 6 with a real market cap of $25.77 billion. It has a total supply of 100 billion XRP coins and a circulation of 49 billion XRP coins. The current XRP price is 51 cents with a $2.9 billion 24-hour trading volume. XRP has risen by 5.50% in the last 24 hours. Given that the majority of cryptocurrencies are still losing value, XRP's recent increase stands out. Ripple's potential victory over the SEC. The SEC has sued Ripple for issuing XRP as a security, but its position has lately deteriorated, resulting in volatile XRP values. Ripple's SEC case is predicated on the notion that XRP, like Ether, is not a security since its only function is to enable transactions on a decentralized network. The current SEC director, Gary Gensler, has said repeatedly that all cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin would be categorized as securities, which contradicts the purported substance of Hinman's chats. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is suing Ripple and wants 2 other companies to stay out of the lawsuit. This week, private jet charter company TAP Jets and money transfer firm iRemit both requested to join the case as amicus curiae in favor of Ripple. Amicus curiae literally translates to friend of the court, according to Cornell Law School. Amici curiae may submit papers known as amicus briefs on topics relating to the case as long as the court grants permission. According to crypto law specialist James K. Phelan, the SEC is opposing the actions. The struggle, though, looks to be ending in Ripple's favor, leading the XRP price to soar. As I indicated in the last XRP price forecast, XRP violated the symmetrical triangle formation, starting an upward surge that propelled XRP to 50 cents. XRP has completed a 38.2% Fibonacci retracement at 52 cents on a weekly basis. XRP has produced a 3 white soldiers candlestick pattern on the daily period, and a bullish, engulfing candle on the weekly timescale. Both patterns show that XRP has a strong bullish tendency. A bullish breakthrough over the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level would very certainly push XRP to the 50% or 61.8% Fibonacci retracement levels of 60 cents or 67 cents, respectively. The RSI is over 50 and the MACD histogram is above 0, suggesting that XRP is in a strong bullish trend. XRP seems to find quick support around 46 cents or 44 cents on the downside. To conclude, the XRP price prognosis remains optimistic, so a break over 52 cents may spark another wave of purchasing till 60 cents. According to technical analysis, the price of XRP is unlikely to hit $5 anytime soon, but it is likely to reach $2 by the end of 2022. The altcoins in the highlights: IMPT and Tamidoj. The current IMPT token presale is generating news after raising more than $1.9 million. The blockchain-based carbon credit marketplace launched its token sale at a period of volatility in the cryptocurrency market, but this did not prevent interest in the marketplace's token. Tamidoj, a meme currency that has increased over 260% from its all-time low of 1 cent, is also receiving attention. Ultra-rare Tamidoj NFTs are now accessible on OpenSea. This is CryptoBlockIQ. Subscribe to this channel to get the latest price analysis and trading systems signals. We focus on LUNC News Today, Terra Luna Classic News Today, Luna Classic Price Prediction. Also, we present analysis on Bitcoin and Bitcoin News Today. We cover tickers, XRP, BTC, Cardano, ETH technical analysis, and BNB Hive. We also going to add explanations on topics such as how to stake Luna Classic and BNB Miner works. Our videos cover BTC technical analysis, Luna Classic price prediction, Binance USC analysis, and more, Metin 2F. In the next weeks, we will add VeChain live news in our videos and Ethereum mainnet details. Write down below in the comments what is your strategy for the next few days. Click the card on the right to get to more price prediction and technical analysis videos.